This year, the group order of entries for the Boxing Day 2009 parade is as follows. Division A, from Bay Street, we will have one family. Then you will see One Love Junkanoo group. You will see Saxons Superstars. Then Colors Junkanoo group. Roots Junkanoo group. Fancy Dancers. The Valley Boys. And then Colors Entertainment. Continuing on to Bay Street will then be the Music Makers, the Prodigal Sons, and then from Shirley Street you will see the Kingdom Warriors, Z-Bandits, Redland Soldiers, Original Congos, Conquerors for Christ, the Body of Christ, and Foundation. Just a little note here to all of you persons who do the off-the-shoulders, please make sure that your costumes meet the requirements, which should be 3 feet. More than 3 feet, extending from the shoulders up. Make sure your costume is headpiece, shoulder piece, your feeding, your cloth skirts underneath the garment itself. Also, we will ask you, be careful of the rods that you have. Make sure that the rods are taped in properly. I know last year we had some fellas, the costumes were totally out of control. We want you to know if the costume cannot carry, we will ask you to please put it to the side, because definitely we do not need any obstruction from the parades. We're going to ask the fellas with the last costumes, please make sure that you have one person underneath the costume. The wheels at the back should be no more than 12 inches high. Okay, to be able to carry that up. I know a few years ago when I was judging the lead pieces, we noticed that there were about 6 persons underneath the costumes itself with black shoes and black pants. It's not working this year, guys. Get yourselves together, make sure that we get these rules all down packed, and we will have a smooth running parade. At several of the practices and parades that just went on, we were giving out these sheets, so we're going to ask you, if you did not get a copy, check with your group leader. We have a lot of copies available. We're just trying to get this out to you so you can be at the end of the day saying, well, we know why we lost, because they did not go with what the rules were saying. We talked about the performance zones earlier. The same performance zone that happens on Bay Street is the same performance zone that happens on Shirley Street. Now, the Shirley Street penalties and everything is not administered on the Shirley Street zone itself, because it's done at the gate on Bay Street, and so that's a good performance area for you, which includes the Minister's Cup. So we call that the rush away zone, where you can rush to your heart content with nobody giving you penalties for this, that, and the next. So all of the penalties will be done in one area, including eligibility. And folks, please make sure that your groups, each section has a group leader. Make sure if you have a brass section, you have a dancer section, make sure that those persons have a signed off sheet when you check it that morning. You make sure that your persons are there, so you have a count. So Thomas will tell you, you're ready to go on the clock, that you will have your 201 persons. If you don't have that, that's 400 points penalty. If you don't have your off the shoulders, your 10 off the shoulders, you have your free dancers, that's penalty. Of course, most groups have the back line and the brass, and so we just want to let you know, those things are the things would cost your penalty points. We are not going to do any disqualification this year. Penalties will just be levies for those things that you have missing. So once again, we want to have an excellent parade, and we ask you to please help us to make this go up and be effective. Thank you very much.